This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Wasatch City in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Deep begin the game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Purdue's offense comes on the field first today. Let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And the Boilermakers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Smith. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Branch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties or nickelback.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Watson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. So Penn State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, this quarterback has earned a reputation as being one of the elite guys in the sport, Kirk. Just an electric skill set.
Yeah, this is a guy that can really do everything for you. They do a nice job of building their offensive game plan around his skill set, and I think this offense trusts every decision he makes.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down. This guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaks an open space. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Boilermakers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
Love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. And it's a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just to scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive. A little more urgency. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid right down for a touchdown. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. Defense. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. And the runner takes off to his right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wide alley. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
completion sets up a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And the Boilermakers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Boilermakers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Breaks into the clear. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab near the sticks. It's Watson. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Makes the grab. It's Watson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball out to 35.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. Tackled quickly after the catch. She'll be short of the marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. You're trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? So a field goal attempt coming up now. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there.
Boy, it's third and forever. The defense sits back in what I would almost call like a prevent defense, trying to avoid the big play, and it nearly cost him. This running back picks up a lot of yards. Almost thought he might pick up the first down, but we still do have a fourth down, but at least it's more manageable.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. The pass rush closing in. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I really like the route here, the receiver. And in the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And, man, over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? at the start of the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
How about that play call here, Chris? Thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The offense really clicking here. Chewing clock with the running game. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Watson. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A crucial play in this game. It's third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Boilermakers pick up enough for a first down. They're going to run it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Let's go.
Looking for a receiver. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late.
Okay, ready?
And the Boilermakers will line up on first and 10. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Second down, looking to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.